Hey there. Let's talk for a moment. I want to dive deep into a question that many of us encounter at various points in our lives. That question: what are you afraid of? What is keeping you where you are? Why does stepping into the future, the unknown, scare you? Let's start by taking a moment to reflect. Close your eyes for a moment, just for a moment. Think about the last time you hesitated to take a leap. Was it a career change? A new relationship? Maybe it was sharing your voice in a room full of others. What held you back? Was it fear? Fear is a powerful emotion. It can feel like a roaring lion in our lives, intimidating and ferocious, bearing down on us with its weight. We fear what we don't know, what we can't control, and what may even challenge our identity. But what happens when we allow that fear to dictate our actions, to shape our reality? We often find ourselves clinging to familiarity, even if it doesn't serve us, like a child holding onto a worn-out blanket. Consider this for a moment. What dreams and possibilities are you leaving behind simply because of fear? It's vital to acknowledge that fear is an inherent part of the human experience. It's a natural response designed to keep us safe. However, it is also often a deceptive companion, leading us to believe that staying where we are is safer than venturing into the unknown. Let's talk about comfort zones for a moment. We've all heard the phrase, get out of your comfort zone. It's become something of a cliche, right? But let me ask you this. What if your comfort zone is really just a cage of familiarity? What if the bars seem comfortable, but they're limiting your potential? What dreams are outside those bars that are waiting for you to discover? Now, think about stepping into the unknown. It can feel extremely daunting. But here's the beautiful paradox. The unknown is also where magic happens. It's where creativity flows, relationships deepen, and growth occurs. When we step into the future, we step into possibility. We open the door to growth, exploration, and maybe most importantly, self-discovery. I want to encourage a shift in how we view fear. Instead of seeing fear as a wall that blocks us, let's see it as a doorway to opportunity. When you begin to examine what frightens you, what do you find? Often we discover that our fears stem from limiting beliefs, thoughts that tell us we're not enough, we're not capable, or not worthy. These beliefs are powerful, for sure. They hold sway over our actions, but they can also be challenged. So how do we begin to work through these fears? Let's make this an interactive moment for a second. I want you to think of one fear you have about your future. Got it? Okay, now write that fear down on a piece of paper, or if you're not near paper, hold it in your mind. Now ask yourself, is this fear a fact or is it just a belief? Often you'll find that it's just a belief, a narrative that we've created over time. Now, challenge that belief. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could actually happen if I face this fear? And more importantly, what could I gain by stepping through that fear? Today's society often tells us that success equals a linear path, but life is not a straight line. It's a winding journey filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. Embrace the detours. They are opportunities in disguise. Let's talk about resilience and courage for a moment. Courage doesn't mean we're fearless. It means we act in spite of fear. In fact, it means do it scared. It's the small steps we take that build our confidence. Celebrate those small victories. Did you make one tiny step towards facing your fear today? Well, take a moment to acknowledge that. Each step you take matters. Also, cultivating a community of support can shift the experiences dramatically as well. Share your fears with trusted friends and mentors. Often, when we voice what we fear, it loses its power over us. The moment we share, we allow light to shine on the shadows that we've been casting doubt in our minds for over a period of time. I want to leave you with this one last thought. The future is a blank canvas, and you hold the brush. Every stroke you can take can create a masterpiece that reflects your deepest desires and your truest self. Stepping into the unknown can unleash your potential in ways that you have never imagined. So, I ask you again, what are you afraid of? Reflect on it, embrace it, challenge it, and let it propel you forward. The path ahead is waiting for brave souls like you to explore it. Okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. And also, thank you for being willing to confront the unknown.